So the ongoing impact of the coronavirus pandemic is taking a toll on a lot of people worldwide. Miss Universe Zozibini Tunzi is also feeling the pinch. Her reign has been affected by the pandemic as it involves a lot of traveling and social events. Let's check in with her now, Miss Universe Zozibini, who joins us now via Skype. Zozibini, good afternoon to you. I suppose good morning where you are. How are you doing? You are in the epicenter of the coronavirus pandemic. How are you keeping up?
Good afternoon, good morning, Clement. I'm doing very well, actually. I've been a bit homesick, just a little, because when you're confined between four walls, you do tend to miss family. But I'm doing great, thank you. How are you doing?
No, I'm doing very well, and I hope you're going to get better soon. Let's talk about this pandemic and how it's affected your reign. It's interrupted a lot of plans because part of your job is traveling the world, social events. How have you dealt with this hindrance? What opportunities and ways have you found to continue your reign even during this pandemic?
Yeah, Clement, you're absolutely right. A big part of my job actually is traveling across the world. But, when things happen, we have to learn to evolve. And I think we're so lucky to be living in a digital age where we can do a lot of things. Sitting at home, sitting on our couches, sitting on our beds. I'm speaking to you right now across the world in my bedroom. So I think we've taken advantage of that a lot. We have started a campaign called #UniverseUnited. We use it to speak to Miss Universe followers across the world, and not just the Miss Universe followers, but people who are just looking to connect, people who are looking to tell their stories. I'm lucky enough to have my family who I can speak to when I'm feeling lonely. I'm lucky enough to have a roommate who I can bounce my ideas off. But people are not so lucky to have that, and so that's why we opened this platform, so that people can feel like they are this global virtual community where they share their dreams with us. If they had a bad day, they can tell us that they had a bad day, because we do need that human connection as much as possible.
Yeah. Is there a conversation, though, Zozi, to extend your reign, given the challenges that we're facing this year? I mean, I don't know, is that even possible?
I know a lot of people have been asking me this, but, my answer remains the same. I still don't know what's going to happen. I think the biggest priority for the Miss Universe organization right now is the health of everyone, my health, the health of its staff, the health of the delegates and contestants from, all across the world. So I think they're still riding out this wave to see what happens. And then from there, they can make decisions and announce them. When I know, people definitely will know as well. So we don't know.
Yeah, let's talk more about that campaign that you launched, Universe United, where you encourage people to post what's keeping them distracted and entertained during this period. Tell us more about that campaign and specifically what keeps you entertained and distracted during this time. I mean, what does Miss Universe do when she is stuck and bored within the confines of her home?
Yeah, I think the beauty about the campaign is that it's not even just about entertaining ourselves and telling our stories, but using the platform to put forward the stories of people who are doing incredible things across the world. I've been having a series of interviews with different people about different topics. We've had gender-based violence topics. We have had so many incredible things across the world. We've spoken to entrepreneurs, small businesses on how they are keeping their businesses going and how we can help. We've spoken to different organizations who are, feeding different nations. So it's not just about entertainment, but taking this opportunity to try and help where we can during this time, and to make sure that we're shining light on people who are helping, and using this platform to just make people aware of what people are doing to help during this time. But what I do for entertainment is I love reading, so I think I got back to most of my reading, and I've been watching a lot of Netflix as well. My family group is, it's up and alive. We're chatting all the time. I have a group with my friends as well, where we sit and we just try to entertain ourselves as much as we can. I have a roommate as well. I live with Chesley, Miss USA. So we watch movies when we can, we chat when we can, and, you know, trying to do everything that we can to get out of our minds and to keep sane.
Yeah, and I know you're also an incredible singer, so who knows? I may put you on the spot at the end of the interview and ask you to sing. Let's talk about the need, Zozi, for people to help those that are struggling to survive. Here on ENCA, we've come up with a COVID-19 relief fund. South Africans have opened their hearts and donated over 16 million rand. That money is going to help those in need during this time. I know you are also playing your part. How important is giving and just showing kindness during this time?
Yeah, I think giving is the most important thing that we can do at this time. You know, being kind and showing consideration to other people, not thinking about ourselves very much, but thinking, you know, about other people, because in as much as we are individuals, we form a part of a big community, a part of the world. And so things that we do impact us. And so it's very nice to help people. I think if you can, donate to where you can donate. If you can't, donate financially. Maybe you have food that you can share. Maybe you have clothes that you could share. I know where I come from, Kutsolo. They started a relief fund there where people who work, young people, came together and they were like, listen, this is a village that we grew up in. This is a town that we grew up in, and so it gave us so much. It's time to give back to it. And so I've been speaking to those people, trying to help there as well, because these are the people that groomed me. So I think it's so important to give back to the people that gave to us, to people that didn't even give to us. I think it's just so important to help, to give a helping hand, because not only does it help us, it helps our economy. It just helps us thrive so much more. So where people can give, I would advise that they should absolutely do it.
All right, so you've begged me not to ask you to sing, but here's what I'm going to ask you. What are your anxieties during this time? And the reason I'm asking you that is that, you know, there are a lot of people that look up to you and many other people that are high profile in society. And I think a lot of times people are going through so much, they're stressing, and they think they're the only ones that are going through that, but they don't know that their idols as well go through moments of vulnerability, moments of anxieties. What are your anxieties during this time?
I think I share anxieties as the same as any other people. I think a feeling of uncertainty is something that is crippling a lot of us, because we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know when this is going to end. It's affecting us emotionally, mentally, and financially. You know, people are going out of business. People are losing their jobs. You know, these are the fears that we share as well. Even to go out sometimes, you know. I wanted to go out and buy essentials the other time, and I felt, you know, so scared. To actually just go out and buy bread. And I think that's like such a normal feeling to have. But I think I've been more cautious than scared. You know, I would encourage everyone to not feel crippled or scared at the moment, but rather to be cautious of the things that we do. You know, put on your gloves, put on your mask when you're going to step out. But I think the most important thing to remember is that we are not alone. We are all in this together throughout the world. And so we should share those anxieties, you know, together. Call your friends, check up on your friends, text people, you know, use hashtag Universe United to reach out to us, because this is a time more than ever where we need each other, where we need to be there for each other. So it's okay to be scared at this time. You know, we're all in this together.
All right. Miss Universe Zozibini Tunzi, thank you so much for your time. And please keep safe there in New York.
Thank you so much, Clement. Keep safe.
All right.